Right, let's divide 2x cubed plus x squared minus 13x plus 6 by x plus 3. Okay, of course there's a few ways of long division. Right, so what you do is you take the x on the outside and it's that you compare with the first term, which is the 2x cubed, okay? So you're asking yourself, how many times does x divide into 2x cubed? Okay, or of course the reverse of that, what must I multiply by x to give me 2x cubed? Because remember, if I ask you 2 5s are 10, if I says to you, how many times does 2 divide into 10? You get 5. Or another way of looking at it, what must I multiply by 2 to give me 10? You would say 5 as well, okay? So that's all I'm doing here. I'm saying how many times does x divide into 2x squared, or what must I multiply by x to bring it up to 2x cubed, okay? Because I want to cancel the 2x cubes after this. So what do I need? Well, I need a 2 for sure, okay? So that I get my 2 here. I have 1x here. There's 3 x's up here. So I would need another 2 x's. So x squared. Okay, and then what you do is you multiply that by x and by 3. Okay, we've ignored 3 up to now because it's too hard to work with the two terms when we're figuring out how it divides in. So we normally just work with the x term. But when I'm multiplying it and I multiply it to find the remainder, I have to take the 3 into account. Okay, so 2x squared by x, so I'm multiplying this by this, gives me the 2, and the x squared by x is x cubed. 2x squared by plus 3, well, it's going to be a plus. So I always do my signs first. So plus by plus gave me a plus. I'll then do my numbers. 2 by 3 gives me 6, and then x squareds. Okay. And then you subtract to find the remainder. You change the signs is another way of doing it. So he becomes a minus, he becomes a minus. So now I have 2x cubed minus 2x cubed, and that nicely cancels. And that's what you want. You know you're right when that term there cancels. And then I've plus 1x minus 6x. So he will be a minus 5x squared left. Okay, I haven't used these yet, so take them down and add them on to the remainder of the other two terms. And then it's like you're starting all over again, okay? So you could nearly ignore this whole area up here and you're going to ask yourself the exact same question. What must I multiply by x to bring it up to minus 5x squared? So it's like you do the exact same thing all over again. Okay, what must I multiply by x to bring it up to minus 5x squared? Well, the first thing you'll need is a minus. There's no number out there and we need it to be 5. So 5 by the 1 that's there will give me the 5. And I have 1x there, but I need 2 of them, so another x. Okay, and then you multiply that by the x and that by the plus 3 to get the remainder. So minus 5x by x gives me minus 5x squared. Minus by plus gives me a minus. 5 by 3 gives me 15x. Okay, change the sign. So they're all becoming pluses now, okay, because minus minus gives me a plus. That's why it changes to a plus sign. Okay, and I have minus 5 plus 5, which is exactly what I want. They cancel. And over here, I have minus 13 plus 15, so I have 2x. And I haven't used the plus 6 yet, I take them down. And then you repeat the process all over again, okay? It's like this doesn't exist and you're starting the sum again. What must you multiply by x to bring it up to 2x? Okay, what must I multiply by that x to bring it up to 2x? Because next I want to cancel the x's. Okay, so it's a plus 2. And then I multiply the plus 2 by the x, the plus 2 by the 3. So plus 2 by x is 2x, 2 by 3 is 6. Change the sign, 2x minus 2x cancels, plus 6 minus 6 cancels, okay? If you get a number other than 0 here, chances will you have made a mistake up along here. And normally it's signs. Normally that's where we've made our mistake, okay? In other words, you might have added minus 13 and plus 15 and got minus 2 or something like that, okay? But that's why I like these, because if you have anything but 0 here, you've made a mistake. So at least you get the chance in the exam to go back and check your answer. Okay, so our answer, 2x squared minus 5x plus 2. Okay, and of course you can verify your answer by taking that factor and multiplying it by the other factor. Okay, just the same as if I divided 15 by 5, I would of course get 3 if I left myself enough room. In the same way, you can multiply 5 by 3 to get 15. So I'm multiplying the factors here by each other, and I should get the bit that's here in blue. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so there's a couple of ways of doing this. It's 2x squared by x, 2x squared by 3. Then I'm going to go minus 5x by x, minus 5x by 3. And then the 2 by x and the 2 by 3. So of course you can break it out and have a look at the other example I did where I did it a different way, where you split the black bracket and multiply. Okay, so let's do the pieces in red first. I'm going to color code it so you can follow what I'm doing. So 2x squared by x is 2x cubed. 2x squared by plus 3 is plus 6x squared. Okay, I'm then going to do the orange next. Minus 5x by x is minus 5x squared. Minus 5x by plus 3 is minus 15x. Then I'm going to go to blue. Plus 2 by x is plus 2x, plus 2 3s are 6. Okay, and then let's tidy up. Well, I only have one 2x cubed. I have two x squared terms there. 6 minus 5 is 1. So I've only 1x squared or plus 1x squared, whichever you wanted. I have minus 15x plus 2. So I have minus 13x. And of course, I just have the 6 on the end. So not surprisingly, that's the same as what I started off with.